Hi, my name is Peter, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I share a lot of content on personal development and academic success. And if you are joining me for the very first time on this YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe and be a part of this community. I can assure you it would really be beneficial to you. Then I also invite you to join all my social media platforms, that's my social media community, particularly the WhatsApp channel and the Telegram channel. Reason is because there you'll be able to get updates on my upcoming masterclasses. I hold masterclasses every week, and so those that are on the WhatsApp channel and on the Telegram channel will be able to know about the masterclasses. And I tell you, those masterclasses are indeed powerful and life transforming. Now, without further ado, let us get into the video. Today, I want to talk about how you can um, learn to save extra income, how you can be able to save money. You see, a lot of times the challenge that people face is not in the fact that they do not make money. Many times people make money, but how is it that they will be able to save that money so that they can achieve what it is they need to achieve? A lot of people have that challenge, and so that's what this video is all about. It's all about 5 ways, 5 steps to help you learn how to save money, to help you learn how to save money. And so I've put down a lot of things that I'll be sharing with us, and without further ado, let's just get into it. So here are 5 practical steps that can help you to be able to save money irrespective of your income level. Irrespective of your income level, 5 practical steps. The first step is that you must track your spending. You need to be able to do what? To track your spending. You see, a lot of times people, they just work, they gather money, but they do not track their what they are spending. They do not know where their money is going to. As a matter of fact, in Africa, especially here in Nigeria, I don't know about other aspects of Africa, but here in Nigeria, you hear people saying things like, I work, but I don't know where my money is going to. It's as if my hands are leaking, my pocket is leaking. I can't seem to gather money. I don't know where it's going to. The truth is that people who talk like that many times, I'm not saying in all cases, but many times it's because they do not track their spending. You need to be able to track your spending. Now, what is tracking your spending? What does it entail? It entails that you know where every naira that you make or every dollar that you make is going into. For instance, you made, let me say this week, you made 10,000 naira from your business or from your job. You know that, okay, out of this 10,000 naira, you know where every naira is going to, where 100 naira went to, where 1,000 naira went to. You know each and everything about it all. You can give perfect account about where your money is going to. That's what it means to track your spending. Now, without tracking your spending, what happens is that you would not be able to discover the leakages in your finances. You will not be able to know where your money is going to. You will not be able to know what is actually taking your money. And the truth is that when you do not know what is taking your money, chances are that thing will continue to take your money, and it will be as though you are working for nothing. And so it's very, very important. Tracking your spending will provide insight that will help you to be able to forestall any tendency to overspend. Now, how do you do this tracking of your spending? It entails that you sit down and carefully analyze what your expenses are every month. What are your needs and what are the wants that have been taking your money? Now, we go to the second practical step that can help you to have a better saving habit. And that second practical step is that you need to create a budget. You need to create a budget. This is very, very important. Now, what is a budget? A budget is basically a writing or a plan that goes on to tell you, okay, where do you need to spend your money on? What are your needs? That is the essential things that you cannot do without. Things like food, like clothing, like shelter. And if you're a student, your school fees. What are those things that you cannot do without? That's what we classify as your needs. And then when you are talking about your wants. Those are things that you can actually do without those things. For instance, you can actually do without cable subscriptions. You can actually do without those things. And so you differentiate between your needs and your what and your wants, and then you begin to allocate different amounts of your income to this thing. That's what a budget is. It entails that you utilize the principle of using scale of preference. You ask yourself, you assign money onto onto expenses according to their level of what of importance. Creating a budget is very important. It's very important. Now you can actually use this rule. It's actually not a fixed rule or a fixed principle. It depends on whether it would work for you or not. You can use the 50 30 20% um, format, whereby 50% of your income is going into necessary expenses. It's going into things that are very necessary. Then 30% is going to discretionary expenses, maybe things that you did not see coming, things that you did not know about, things that emergencies, we can call them emergencies. Then the other 20% is going to savings, or if you have debts that you need to repay, then you use that to repay those debts. Now, the third thing we want to talk about is for you to cut back on non essential spending. You see, there are times that as human beings, we want to enjoy our lives better, and as a result of this, we begin to bring in a lot of non essentials into our lives. Now, does it mean that these things are not good? They are very good, they are very necessary, but then they must tally with your income, they must align with your income. The level of non essentials that you allow in your life must be determined by the level of income that you have. And so, when you know that income wise you are still struggling, you will need to cut back on certain unnecessary expenses. For instance, cable subscription is not really necessary. You may need to cut back on that. There are other things. Maybe getting a particular brand of shoe may not be necessary for you because don't have the income power to make that purchase. It is not wise for you to go into debt for you to get something that can be classified as a non-essential. It's very important you cut back on non-essential spending. Then the fourth thing is that you need to set realistic goals, realistic saving goals. Yes, we know it's important to save, but you need to be realistic about it. You cannot say that because you want to save, you're going to deny yourself of essential things like food, like clothing, like shelter. Of course, you cannot decide that you want to go and live under the bridge because you want to save money, or you are not going to eat for days because you want to save money. You need to understand that that is not possible. So you need to be realistic. Being realistic entails that you cut back on unnecessary spendings, and then areas that you can manage, you do what you manage, and then you save according to your income. You save as your income is coming. But just understand that you need to save, and being that you need to save, you need to have that understanding that at the end of time, at the end of a long period of time or a short period of time, you would definitely have your little amounts of money that you are saving amount to something. It is not good that you just make money and you spend it all on expenses and you have nothing left to save. It's important that you key into that principle of saving. Then the fifth but not the least point, practical step that can help you is the step of what? Of earning additional income. Yeah, I have it here. Earning additional income, finding ways to earn extra income. Now, while cutting back on non essential is very important, it's very important you cut back on non essentials. It is equally important for you to earn additional income. It's important that you increase your income earning power. It's very important because the truth is that there's something called inflation. If you've been managing 500 naira per day, let me say for some time, chances are by the next month, the next 2 months, the next 3 months, that 500 naira will not even be enough. In fact, it will get to a point in time where your present income will not even be able to meet those so-called necessities in your life. And so, while you are managing your money, while you are cutting back on unnecessary spending, you need to work towards getting additional income. Try out new opportunities, explore, check out new opportunities that are legitimate, but but good opportunities, legitimate and effective opportunities. You can try out things like tutoring, teaching people, providing tutorial services to people. You can also try out things like freelancing, babysitting, and other money making schemes that are legitimate. one thing that is important is that you need to earn additional income. That way, you'll be able to what? To create enough breathing space for you to save more money. Now, there you have it. Let me know your thoughts about the advice I've given in this video. Let me know those aspects you agree with and the aspects you do not agree with, and maybe anything that you think that I missed out on. I'll be happy to have your suggestions. Meanwhile, do not forget that those that are in my WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel, they have access to knowing more about my master classes about personal development. You wouldn't want to miss those master classes. They are inspiring and life transforming. And so for you to take that step into being a part of those master classes, take note, those master classes are free. And so for you to be a part of it, join the WhatsApp channel and the Telegram channels, which are in the links are in the description box below. Also, once again, if you love this video, you gain value from it, I encourage you to please subscribe. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. It would really help the channel to grow, and I'd really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for watching, and till next time.